now, welcome to the Great Cigar and Pipe Show. Presented by Hiram and Solomon Cigars. And also the Oliva Cigar family. Coming to you live from the Corona Cigar Company studios.
I am a blues man. I live this life.
Welcome everybody to another Great Cigar and Pipe Show here live, and we have an exciting guest here, a wonderful man with a fantastic journey into the cigar industry. So welcome aboard. We're going to have a lot of fun tonight. I'm Ronnie Pecorini. I got my cousin down there. That's cousin Frank and Kyle Jesso on the other end.
Yes, hey, how you doing, everyone? How are you doing, Ronnie? You're traveling everywhere. Huh?
I know, right?
Yeah, I'm back home, safe and sound, miserable as can be because last night it snowed.
Oh,
yeah, just a little flaking, but the car was full of snow this morning, and I'm like, what the hell am I doing here? I got to talk to Teresa. You know.
Well, I just want to let you know that once you left, all that humidity moved out of the area. It's been
I got an Italian arm coming at you. Yeah, I heard all about it. Hey, yes, Bruce. Retired Bob is not feeling well tonight.
Yeah, you can see we're missing him.
Yes, right away, Bruce noticed.
He noticed. Well, he saw that I was all alone. All alone.
With your bottle in your hand, you're all alone.
Yes, the bottle. This is what I'm going to pair tonight. Let me get this.
It's iron smoke. Love it.
Iron
love
smoke.
It. That's a good freaking bourbon right there.
I know, right? And very reasonably priced. Yeah. So we're going to put that in.
Reasonable depending on your pocketbook.
Right. Well, yes. I mean, I think this is, probably.
You're right, about $60 to $70 for the iron smoke.
Well, I got it cheaper. That's when it was not as known as it is today. Now it's become a big thing.
See, Frankie's got
Frank
the
was ahead of his time. Yeah, Frank's got the inside track. Maybe he's talking to Joey G. I don't know who he's getting that information.
Joey G. He's out of the picture for this one. Sorry, Joey.
Oh God, he's not on yet, so you didn't hear it. When he jumps back on, we'll throw him again. Joey, you're out of here. Forget about it. That's all good. It's all good. Well, yeah, I'm back, guys, and can't thank you enough, Frank, you and Lucy, to host me. It was wonderful.
No worries. It was great having you. I was a little stressed only because my back, I have a couple of bulging discs.
Yes.
I don't know what that means exactly, other than it's pain. So pain is not fun, and lack of sleep is even less fun. So I've been managing that, going to the chiropractor, doing some spinal decompression. So that's a whole new term that I didn't really want to know about, but it's almost like being on a rack.
I was going to say, it's the medieval stretching machine.
So these are the things that you could look forward to as you age, folks. So
and what Frank doesn't realize, he went in at 6 foot and he came out at 6'4".
It's that old stretcheroo, Frank.
Wow. Let me tell you, but it does feel better. I do feel better on it. So the only trouble is sleeping at night is still not easy. So you can't get uncomfortable. But
I know.
Working on that.
You'll get there. It's just a matter of time and a process. And pain.
And then everybody was looking for the pre-show today too. And there was like, "Where's the pre-show? No pre-show."
I know the pre-show. I was I was going to do the pre-show, and I was trying to get it all set up. And without Bob is kind of an inspiration.
All right, let's go with that.
No, I forgot to line. I forgot to get my my little gizmo. This little gizmo here. This mystical magical.
Oh yes.
Got to get this charged over the week. So it had a lot of use over the weekend, and I forgot to charge it. So when I went to set it up, it kind of did this shake.
Oh God!
It was not pretty, and so I'm like, you know what? I'm running late. I'm like, don't worry, there'll be a pre-show. before you know it. It might be a pre-show tomorrow, just because I need to do a pre-show.
I mean, people are missing out on you, Frank. I mean, that's a great gadget you got, by the way. That is really a fantastic deal.
It's a great gadget when it works.
It has a learning curve. Let's put it to you that way. And even when you've learned it, it still screws up.
Yeah, so if you had caught any of our little Insta lives that we had over the weekend, Frank was awesome with one of them, like right in the middle of the phone, just like his little handheld, like
it does this jiggle
down.
Yeah, it does. But that's it. I think we've gone over a little. But the trip by the way, the trip to the farm was amazing. FSG, we have to thank Jeff and Tanya and all the folks there at FSG, Florida Sun-Grown Tobacco Farm in Claremont. What a great place. Truly. It's
so cool.
Yeah,
I can't wait till next year to go there for the barn smoker, because
right.
that's
that'll be the real deal. Not that this wasn't, but they had cut down a lot of the tobacco, so a lot of the tobacco leaves are already picked, and they were hanging in the barn.
It was, harvest season.
Yeah,
that was absolutely amazing, guys. It felt like we were down in DR or Nicaragua, Honduras, at a farm. It's mini, yes, but it gave you the feel like you were really at another island, another country.
The aroma that was in the hanging barn, the curing barn, it's like it's of something you've never experienced unless you've been in a tobacco factory that area, because it's unbelievable.
It truly is. It's really intoxicating would be the word.
Yeah, that's a nice word, Frank. I like that. It really is, because it started off with the beautiful Dawn. One of the workers just was golden to us, and she gave us her personal golf cart, and then we are driving.
Golf
UTV.
It went from me calling it an ATV, Kyle telling me it's a UTV, to Ronnie calling it a golf cart. So
yeah, it's one hell of a golf cart if it ever was one.
Well, what do you want from a city guy? You know what I'm saying? Green Acres is the place to be. Sunflower is for you and me. No, but I'm saying we were driving around in the tobacco fields, and that's a first. It had a bunch of sunflowers in there and everything, and just watching a couple of workers in there doing their thing, and that's intense, man. I mean, to know the seed and how it looks inside the stalk, and this is bad, that's bad. It look like tobacco leaves for us, right?
Ronnie, no, those were called suckers.
The suckers.
He's calling them seeds inside the stalk. Don't listen to Ronnie. He doesn't really know what the terminology is. It's actually a growth that happens in between the actual stem of the tobacco to the stalk. So where it attaches, there's more growth. And in order for the plant to thrive and for the leaves to get enough nutrients, you have to pluck those and get those out. And it's amazing. It's an amazing process.
And they got to use the special juice to stop it from coming back.
Juice. We call it the sucker juice.
Sucker side for those who are in the know.
But that's it, guys. And then we could talk to Kevin about his experience going down to the farm.
Let's do our first
hit the share button,
break.
Everybody. We'll come right back.
And then when we come back, Kevin with Conscious Cigars.
Absolutely.
This industry is steeped in family and tradition. There's generational stuff, and I see it over and over, and yet I didn't come from that. Being the outsider looking in, I got to ask all the silly questions, and people were very accepting to want to give me all the right answers. I'm very thankful for those people who kind of allowed me to come in. Now with Alec and Bradley in the business, to have our company become generational, that's pretty cool.
Welcome to GTO Dominican Cigars, a boutique cigar company that artfully blends and creates some of the finest handmade puros from the Cibao Valley in the Dominican Republic. We are fourth-generation manufacturers and growers of tobacco with over 140 years of experience, offering a variety of styles, blends, and strengths. Mild, medium plus, and full-bodied. We would truly consider it an honor for you to experience our cigars. Those who know smoke GTO.
Before you light your next cigar, be sure to check out Cigar Medics, the makers of the patent-approved humidimeter. The humidimeter is a tool designed to display the relative humidity inside your cigar. With this device, there's no more guessing. Simply insert the probes into the foot or cap of your cigar, and you can instantly know if your cigar is ready to be smoked. Buy now on cigarmedics.com and see site for other cigar accessories. With the humidimeter, you'll know when to hold them and know when to smoke them.
Years in the making, the Chief cigar was born, blended, boxed, and released to market on June 26, 2015. This cigar was developed by former fire chief, firefighter, cigar aficionado Ken Dorbecker, and has grown into a signature firehouse cigar line. All engines respond. Including, of course, the Chief, a Nicaraguan Habano blend, Proby, a Connecticut Shade blend, All Hands, a Maduro Mexican San Andreas box press, and the brand new Fire Pole, a beautifully crafted San Andreas Habano barber pole. Join the Chief family and make us part of your humidor. R&A Treasures, out of Tampa Bay, Florida. The last of a legacy. The last of an inventory of Thomas Cristiano in a warehouse where everything is aged and well kept for all your pipe and smoking needs.
And we are
And
back.
we're back.
And so is Kevin.
Hey, Kevin from Conscious Cigars. What's happening?
He is alive and kicking now. We had to wake him up a little bit. What's up, big guy?
Hey, I love the commercials. How y'all doing, bro? that's awesome, bro.
Oh, thank you, man. Thank you very
Frank
much.
has a big part of that. You know, he could do that for you too. You know, just like
You know, hey, I've gotten better in time. I used
you
to
have, Frank. You have each and every single one.
I used to do it back in the day, but now I'm getting old. It's hard to remember shit, Kevin. Don't get old. You're a young man.
I'm right behind you.
Hello. Yes, indeed. So, Kevin, man, tell us. We got a lot of people on who might not know about you.
Mm-hmm.
Tell us a little history and let us know what's going on and run with this, big guy.
Cool. So my name is Kevin Brown, the owner of Conscious Cigars. I started in 2018. I went over to Nicaragua, and I was with Karen Berger, or Don Kiki Factory.
Nice.
That's who I blend with. That's who take care of me, and she's the best of the best. So 2018, I go over there and I do my first blend. I do 2 Vitolas, which is was a Robusto and a Lancero.
Mm-hmm.
Now I don't officially bring those out until December of 2019.
Gotcha.
Right. So right before COVID, basically. So since then I've been over there. I've done 2 more blends, which is a Maduro and a Cameroon. I'm actually out of stock right now, so I didn't give you guys any Maduros. Getting some coming in soon. But so I did that in 22. And it's on from there, man. I'll be over there probably next month and work on some more stuff for this year.
Yeah,
Nice.
I love that. I love the photo of you out in the farm. I love that. I think it gives a sense of, you know, what was your involvement when you first started? How did you take to the blending side of things when you went there? Were they blending for you? Did you sit down with folks and how did you get that first cigar produced? What was that final product and the process to get to that product?
Basically on the job training, man. When I got over there, I was with, as I said, with Karen Berger, but at the time her then vice president, guy named Ben Rosario. So Ben was kind of, he can translate everything for me, so I can talk to the blender one-on-one. Right. So basically, my process, the way I started then, which I still do now, is I get there, I see what tobacco is available, and from there, I just think of something I want to do, and we mix and match and, blow your palate out until I found the one I think is worthy for you guys,
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I'm smoking the Lancero, and this is
That's what I'm doing. All three of us without talking.
Let me tell you a secret. I know you guys are hardcore smokers. Hardcore smokers always go for the Lancero first.
Well,
you get to truly taste the cigar.
Yeah.
Except for Bob. See, Bob has a thing about size. It always has to be the largest ring size because he feels like he's not smoking if he's smoking a Lancero. And I think it's a guy thing for him. Like, that's too small for me. I can't be seen with a cigar. Ego, macho, machismo.
It must be like W.C. Fields, have that sucker there. Hey,
I love the Lanceros because it gives me the most flavor, the most representation of that tobacco leaf that we're going through. So that's why I always go for the Lanceros.
No, it's a beautiful cigar. I love the retro on it. It's so smooth, creamy, got a lot of cream, and it pairs really nicely with my bourbon whiskey.
Absolutely.
Oh God.
I got some too.
It's the only way to roll and fly with this. I mean, when you get going, this is the way to go. So you've been doing this since basically 2018-19, correct? Before that, I know you're an entrepreneur, so you have that entrepreneurial spirit. What were your things before you got into actually being a proprietor of a cigar brand? I mean, there's a big step there.
So let me rewind back a little bit. So 2018 is when I went to Nicaragua to work on my first cigar. But 2016, my partners and I opened up the first Black cigar lounge in Tampa, Florida. So that's where the connection comes at, for me smoking cigars to get my own cigar lounge.
Right.
Yeah,
that makes sense. So that's a couple of years in. So you start that in 2016, and then you transition over to actually producing the blend. I think what's really cool about your brand is the name. I think the name is so important, and it really tells a story. And please relay that story to everyone who's listening, because I think that that's part of this that people need to hear.
Sure. So Conscious Cigars. I'm a part of the conscious community, but I also use the conscious both ways, right? It's a double play on the word. So as a thinker, you're conscious, so all that wraps into one for me. And if anybody has a cigar band, you have a cigar, you look at the band, I have little hidden messages in the band. Those who can see it will see it. Some obvious stuff as well on there. It's just about, support, uplifting my community, working with like-minded people. All that is wrapped in Conscious Cigars.
Absolutely. Nice. And I think that's the amazing part about this. And the cigar industry has had a huge boom that happened right during COVID. So you were able to really ride that kind of wave in a way. A lot more people started to smoke much more than they ever did before. And a lot of folks from all walks of life. I'm talking more women, African-American women, men. I mean, it's gone through the spectrum. So I think it's really amazing that you've been able to touch the community in a way that you have. I think that your brand and its messaging, I love this. I'm going to show this because I think it's really so cool. And it's important that you actually were the #1 cigar of the year in Black Smoke Volume 3. So that's something to be proud of, big time.
Oh yeah, that is a huge honor.
Shout out to TK and Black Smoke, man. The guy does a good thing down in Miami. He hosts an event there every year, and they're nice enough to do awards. And I won 2 of them. I won these awards back to back.
Wow.
21 and 22. So it was wonderful.
Awesome. Wow. And I love that image of the black and white with just the band lit up. It just truly speaks volumes.
Mhm.
You know.
Yeah, I like under where on your band too, right at the bottom there, it says the everyday smoke. I mean, and this is truly, you could smoke this every day, all day. I
Right.
mean,
Well, without a doubt, and I think that that's also important because if you do go out and you're smoking Kevin's brand, you should make sure that you post it on Instagram. You want to share it. You want to go with you want to use the hashtag light your conscience.
Ignite your consciousness.
Ignite.
Ignite. There we go.
It's a Frankism, everyone. We're gonna
Hey,
have a little...
Frank, join the club.
I have to
Good,
read
Frank.
this from a mile away. It's tough getting. I need binoculars. And then
Those are a lot of letters there, bro. That's a lot of letters.
it is the everyday smoke. You didn't make it easy, did you?
The everyday smoke is the easy one. That's the harder one.
That's true. That's the everyday smoke. Yeah, absolutely. But if you do have it and you want to make sure you want to give props out to Kevin and his brand, definitely do so for sure. Let's see. Do we have any questions from our audience? Oh, we got a bunch of hellos.
Yeah, hellos. Yep. Hello,
we got
big.
hellos.
And then Billy from Long Island says, "Go big or go home."
Go big or go home. That is true.
It's all
that
good.
Is the key. Let's go to your other brands. So you come in multiple sizes. That's important. You have the Habano, right? You've got the Maduro. You've got the Cameroon. And do they all come in the 3 sizes?
No. So I have 5 Vitolas, 3 blends.
Okay.
So now the Habano that you guys are smoking, the Lancero, that comes in a Toro and also a Robusto.
Mm-hmm. Gotcha.
The Maduro is a big box press.
Mm-hmm.
Only box press, only have one Vitola. And then the Cameroon is a box press, like a box press Toro. This is a Grand Toro, the Maduro. And then the Cameroon is a regular Toro box press.
Okay.
Gotcha. Because that's the Maduro from the website, folks. If you get onto the website, you want to make sure that you go on to ConsciousCigars.com and you'll be able to check out the cigars for sure. There's also a store locator there.
Bruce, if you look at it, Frank is giving it to you now, Bruce.
There's a store located to see where you could get them. You're not doing any online retailing from the site yet, are you? I couldn't figure it out. I am.
Yes. You can order online, and I also offer single cigars. You can buy 1 cigar. I'm not forcing you to buy packs. You can buy 1 cigar and try it out. If you like it, come buy 5 more.
Right. Well, that's great. No, that's important because you never know. With people, we're trying to figure out what they want to smoke. There's so many choices out there.
And if I can add, next year I'm gonna probably add a sampler pack to start. Just if anybody's listening, it will be a sampler pack going forward next year.
Mm-hmm.
So if you want to try one of each, I will have that in 1 single pack that you can order as well.
That's awesome.
Great. That's fantastic.
Kevin, we got one of our listeners again, Billy from Long Island, New York. He would like to know, do you still have the lounge in Tampa?
No.
Because he comes down here a lot.
No, we actually shut the lounge down last January.
Gotcha.
Yeah, one of my partners got a new job. He had to move to Miami. My other partner, he didn't want to do it anymore. I mean, I could have kept it, but with the cigar, I work a full-time job. I just had to let something go, man.
Wait till you retire from your one-time job.
Yes, I got about 10 more years, but I think I will revisit it. I think I'm going to start looking at it probably 25, 26. I got some stuff in my brain I want to do with the lounge. So I may start revisiting it in a couple years.
You might have a part-timer at night by the name of Kyle. He might be able to run the place for you.
Come on down.
He's looking for things to do.
I like Ronnie's offering Kyle services. Like, don't worry, Kyle's got plenty of time.
Oh yeah, I'll sleep when I'm here in Tampa. I'm on the north end of Tampa, but yeah, I'm down here in Tampa now permanently. So. The part-time gig will probably come in a few years once things slow down. But I just took on a new job, so I'm pretty busy right now. But Yeah, in my later years, it's going to be one of those things where I need to find
the golden years, Kyle.
I work for cigars. It's all I'm easy.
Oh, yeah,
great.
sure.
That's great.
Why don't we do this? Let's take a quick sponsor break. Then we can come back and go over a couple more things because I've seen some very interesting things on his website that I want to talk to him about.
Oh, yeah.
Right after these words.
Another day in paradise, snagging cigars.
Howard G Cigars is a dynamic new cigar brand grown from a love for cigar culture and a respect for the artisanship behind the craft. We are a minority-owned family business based in Orlando, Florida. Our current collection delivers 3 exclusive lines: the Black Moses, Magic Stick, All Pro Series, featuring Leon Searcy's signature cigar and Ike Taylor's one-of-a-kind, and the newly released Perfect Round, featuring 18 cigars, a front 9 and a back 9. Visit our website at www.howardgcigars.com. You can find a full list of our retail partners there too. Thank you for making us part of your humidor. DAV Cigars out of New York. Decades of experience combined with true love and deep understanding of cigars result in the highest of standard of each DAV hand-rolled cigar.
This is Phil Morgan, General Manager of Missouri Meerschaum Corncob Pipes in Washington, Missouri. Our mission since 1869 has been to produce great smoking pipes that anyone can afford. We guarantee our pipes won't be your most expensive, but they just might be the ones you smoke the most. At Missouri Meerschaum Company, we don't just sell our corncob pipes, we grow them, make them, and smoke them. Missouri Meerschaum, Washington, Missouri, since 1869.
Loyalty, passion, courage. These are the founding principles of K by Karen Berger Cigars. The Maduro, the Habano, and the newly rated 93 by Cigar Journal Connecticut. Do yourself a favor and check out this wonderful line of cigars that come from a completely linear company from seed to your hands. Blue Smoke Atlanta is the vision of Robin Blue, founder and CEO, and represents an award-winning luxury smoking accessory line based in Atlanta and sold worldwide. Since 2019, Blue Smoke Atlanta's goal was to redefine traditional smoking accessories into a timeless collection of exquisitely handcrafted luxury products to include cigar pokers, cannabis clips, jewelry, and other awesome things. For an elevated smoking experience, visit us at www.bluesmokeatl.com.
At Mountain Smoke Premium Tobacco, we specialize solely in the finest hand-rolled, craft, and boutique cigars on the market. Mountain Smoke Premium Tobacco is sure to have something that will excite you. Shop our online humidor at www.mountainsmokewv.com.
A family of 4 generations in tobacco. It started in Odense, Denmark, 141 years ago, 1882, with a factory and a retail store by Eric Peter Stokoby. 4th Generation is a premium quality brand consisting of a selection of tin and loose tobaccos made in Denmark, pipes made of the finest quality briar, and superior accessories from leather goods, lighters, and pipe tools. The selection of 4th Generation products are available in premium pipe and cigar stores in the US and many European countries. Check out 4thGenPipeTobacco.com.
And we're back.
Folks, we are back, and we have Kevin Brown with us. And
I have a quick question for Kevin.
There you go.
What was your first premium cigar that really brought it to your mind that this is what I really want to be a part of and this is what I want to be in? What was that, and what was that experience like?
It's too easy, man. The Lancero you're smoking right now, I'm a big fan of the L40.
Okay.
Georgia State L40. Yeah, legal series.
Yep.
That cigar, I was like, when I was doing my cigar, I wanted something to make people feel how I felt when I smoked that. You know?
100%.
I'm a fan of that, you know, and also Boothie, Matt Booth, he had a cigar, I think it was called the Nyakubi or something like to that effect.
Yeah, some kind of crazy name, you know, crazy name.
But yeah, those two kind of, but really the L40 first, and then because by that time I was understanding tobacco just from being around. I smoked a lot of stuff prior, didn't understand tobacco, just know I like this and that. But once I understood it, that L40 was the first thing to wake me up. That's a good question. That woke me up, the L40. Yes.
Yeah.
Say nice things because Karen Berger is watching and listening to you.
Karen is the best of the best, man.
She is awesome.
You know, and not only she gives me full range in the factory. Like I can put together. Nice. You know, it's no handcuffing. It's Kevin, do what you do, you know, and she lets me go wild, and I go wild because they got a lot of good tobacco there.
Very nice, very nice.
A lot of good stuff to choose from, that's for sure, which makes it even that much better and enjoyable to figure out your next blend. And you know, that's a great thing. As long as you have the right materials, you can always put out something great for sure.
Exactly. Definitely. And having the right tobacco and having tobacco, that's the key. You know, great tobacco truly does make great cigars. You know, in the end, properly blended, gives you that balance. What I like about this Lancero too is that just like any great cigar, you have to go on a journey. A cigar can't just leave you what I'll call just leave you hanging with nothing more. It's like you got what you got and that's it. No, what this does is it builds in body over time.
Yep.
That's what I'm getting. I'm getting a nice build of flavor, strength a little bit more, but I'm still able to retro it. No problem.
Yep.
See, for me, like the first third was more of that like vanilla cream, like bonbon vanilla creamish. And now it's kind of it's going into that more that chocolatey cocoa coffee, you know,
and now that's where it's going. And I get that baked goods. I get a little cinnamon spice. I like to call it
cinnamon. Yeah, there it is.
I get a little cinnamon, and it's great. It's like I said, what a great pairing with. I think this will pair with really any spirit you want. I mean, from rum.
This is an ode to Ronnie from last week. I'm drinking the Four Seasons.
So. Oh, good. I like Four Seasons.
You didn't know the Four Seasons put out a bourbon. It's actually Four Roses. Ronnie called it Four Seasons, like the hotel chain. He doesn't know.
Hey, and everybody knew what I was talking about. That's all. Hey, we got a question, I guess, from Kia Watts. What can we look forward to in 2024?
Yeah, what do we got coming up?
So first of all, just so you guys know, Kia Watts is my brand ambassador. That's Conscious Cigars.
So she's setting up the questions. Listen to her. All right, she wants to know.
She's keeping me on my toes. That's what she's doing.
Good girl. I like her already. She's good. So now that the question has been asked,
I'm gonna work on. I got some stuff in mind. I want to do some series of things. I've never done that before. Like multiple sticks in a series. I also want to next year. I think I want to do more of I want to do a cigar for someone. You know, like a special occasion. You know, nothing major, nothing big. So I'm think I'm in the market for that. You know, if you got a special occasion. Like a small batch, you know.
Limited edition.
Do like weddings or, you know, something like that. Yeah.
It's a boy, it's a girl, you know, those things like that, you know.
something just for them. Like if you have an anniversary coming up, you know, for your job or whatever, something important.
Right. So, and this is a question that I put out there earlier. It's like I want to know how did you do this? So this image contains 3 images and it blew me away. So we've got Ocho Cinco on the left. You've got Antonio Brown on the right, and then there's you in the middle with Concrete Moguls. I love that cover, by the way.
Thank you. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
So to break down on that, let me start from left to right with Ocho.
Yes.
So as you guys know, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, we won the Super Bowl here a couple of years ago.
Yep.
And this is on the two football players. That's for the Super Bowl we had here. Nice. So my ambassador had just asked a question. She was at a party, and she went up to Ocho and I guess gave him the spiel and told him what it was, and he took it and took a picture with us.
Nice.
Antonio Brown. This is on the boat. This is like right before. If you remember the thing when Brady threw the trophy. Yes. This is like that day. This is like that day. So there's another young lady here by the name of Keela. She does realtor. She realtors for the Bucks or whatever. She's she's a customer coming to my lounge, and she's a very good friend, and she has access to these guys because she works with them. She knows them, and she told him about it. He said to take a picture when he tried it, and it was very nice of her to do that for me. And
yes,
I appreciate that.
Awesome.
Concrete Mogul is a young lady out of Philadelphia. She has her own magazine. We met about a year ago, over the social medias. Worked out where I was able to get it on the cover, and we're actually going to do something special in a month or two with the same magazine. So stay tuned to that as well.
Right, that's awesome. That's awesome. I love that.
So basically, the ladies I surround myself with help me out with all that. It's not me. It's the team. Yes.
It's
right. So the ladies are in charge. It sounds like.
Yes,
right. There you go. So we do have a lot of questions that just came in, Frank.
Yes.
Let's start with Bruce Stark. Yeah,
gotcha.
Because he always orders. Obviously, Bruce is looking to put an order in because he's amazing. All our guests, he's always ordering their products.
Yep.
So, Bruce, it says on the website, I see Lanceros, Robustos, and Lanceros. Then I see Cameron and Maduro, but no Habano. Are all sizes available in all blends?
No. So the Lancero, the Robusto, and the Toro are the Habanos. And then I have a Maduro, and then I have a Cameron. I am out of Maduros, so you can't order those right now. They're out of stock.
Gotcha.
But you can order the other ones. So it should say, I have to double check it, but just FYI for anybody listening, the Lancero, the Toro, and the Robusto are all Habanos. Same blend, different Vitolas. And that's the only blend that has different Vitolas.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
Okay.
All right. Next one from Billy, Long Island. Do you like barber pole cigars and or flavored cigars?
So I will smoke a barber pole. Haven't smoked one in a long time. It's not a go-to for me for some reason. But if I had one, I would smoke it.
Right.
Nothing against it. I just don't really see them or smoke them.
You don't gravitate to it.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Correct. And the flavored cigars, I'm not really into them, even though I do have a flavored cigar as well called Sugar Mama. That's a different factory, correct? So I have a flavored cigar. It smokes like a cigar. It's real aromatic, vanilla-ish, chocolate-ish notes to it. A Maduro, Robusto size, or kind of like a double Corona size. It smokes like a cigar, but yet you can still taste the vanilla in it. And people, I can't keep it in, but they sell like crazy. But I personally, I don't smoke flavored cigars. No.
Right.
Yeah, but you're reaching out to your audience. I mean, there's a need for everything, and obviously, you made a product that people are reaching out and enjoying. So
I learned when I first started doing events or pop-ups. People will come to the table. My very first blend, like I said, I had a Robusto and Lancero. Only thing I had was Habano. So when people would come to my table or my booth, they were like, "Hey, you have a Maduro?" No, I don't. But this guy, I would send them to other people, my other people out here. So I was like, "No, I don't. Do you have anything sweet?" "No, I don't. No, all I got is this." And they would walk away, right? So I said, it took like 2 times for me to say, "Okay, let me figure something out here." So they're asking for it. I need to have it. And that's what. But also, it takes time to grow. I was just starting out.
Right.
You have to crawl before you walk. So I have no shame in that. So I just took my time and did everything slowly. But I do want to have an array of things. When you come to my table or booth, I have an option for you.
Right.
And
There you go.
then
Which
that
is
way you're
smart.
not losing business. You're keeping the
That is-
business
that is
that
what-
you. Yeah.
You got to reach out to your audience who's asking you. Next one, Big Fella's Mobile Cigar Lounge. A friend of mine says, Kevin, Big Fella's Mobile Cigar Lounge would be interested in an exclusive small batch cigar for our brand lounge if you are interested in doing something like that.
I absolutely am. I can get with Ronnie and send you my information. He can send it to you, or you can reach out to me on Konscious Cigars. I'm on the socials. I check all my own mail. So, yeah, we can make that happen.
Beautiful.
Perfect.
And he's got a great cigar lounge, cigar mobile lounge, which is amazing. They really did a beautiful job inside, and they're definitely going to make a name for themselves up in this area. But yeah, I mean, if you can get in there, you're definitely going to get some nice business from all the areas they travel out to and all.
Absolutely.
Next one, Bruce Stark.
I think
What size are the Cameroon and Maduro?
The Cameroon is a 6x52 box press Toro. The Maduro is a 6.5x64 Grand Toro.
Ooh.
Box press.
Wow.
It's a big gauge.
Yeah. Nice.
Gotcha. Nice.
Oh, you're getting a compliment on the next one, big man. Kevin, Miss Karen Berger. The hardest man in the cigar industry, involved in all stages of the process to create a great cigar. Conscious Cigars, Kevin King Brown.
Working guy. Yeah, I do work hard, man. You have to work hard. You know, if you want, it's all about quality product, putting the work in. You know, those are things I'm big on. That's the conscious part of me, right? You know that.
Yeah.
I believe you have to do that to build a brand properly.
You have to. I mean, to make this happen, I mean, again, you have another job, and in 10 years you're retired, but to really go to the next level, it's a full-time job, 24/7. You can't really make it if you do it part-time.
Right.
And, you know, you're building yourself to get to that level by what you're doing. You're taking kind of small steps, smart steps. So you're watching where you're spending your money, how are you growing? You're listening to your audience, obviously. You're doing what they are asking you to do, and that's smart. You're not overindulging. You're not going crazy. You're taking it one step at a time, controlling everything. And in 10 years, man, you know, who knows? You'll probably still be the hardest working guy in the industry because Karen said so.
I don't mind it.
My question is, so how did you get the name King?
I'm from Tampa, and you know, I think I was like in the 6th grade, and you know, you have to come up with a name, you know.
Right.
I figured it's better for me to make my own name than somebody give me one. and I felt like I was a king, so that's where it comes from.
Nice. I like that. That's good. Well, hey, you need confidence in this business because without it, you cannot, you know, you can't be cocky. There's a fine line between cocky and confident. So I think being on that side of the line and knowing and having the respect from your peers, from Karen, from the folks who are smoking, kudos to you and what you're bringing to the table, because it's important that we have representation across the board in the industry, and you're doing that, and you're helping build a brand that you can leave as a legacy, you know, and that's really important.
Thank you.
Absolutely. You're doing it right there, big man. You really are. And we're excited to be part of you, and we're excited to know you.
Yes.
And we are really looking forward to see you grow and your future. Maybe 10 years down the road, we might call you Don King. I don't know.
There's only one Don, and that's Karen, La Danya.
La Danya. La Danya. Yes.
That's right. Right.
There you go. And Frank, you got, of course, our wonderful co-host Joey G telling you, look, you look like DJ Cousin Minnow sitting there in front of the board tonight.
I am the new DJ. Yeah. No, I'm not the DJ, Joe. Don't ask.
Joey. It's Joey. You know, he's got to say something. He always has to say something.
This is the guy who's
a hype.
Well, the good thing is that we're going to be going to our segment after this series of sponsors, so I can show this. This is our Chooch. You know, he is the quintessential. He's our host here, co-host, and next week he'll be on doing.
And I thought you were going to put the face on the live donkey that we got to see over the weekend.
Oh yeah.
We need.
But
that.
the donkey turned around.
Yes,
we're watching the back end with Joey's face on it. You know, we'll throw some darts at him later on. But oh yeah. So Bruce Stark has one more question.
Absolutely.
He goes, when will the Maduro be available, Kevin?
It'll be probably middle of January. I actually got to go over there in the end of January, so I'm let's just say February to be safe, beginning of February.
So maybe
I got to bounce around for a little bit, but I did put an order in. It should be coming soon, but I can't say for sure.
That's all right.
I ordered some bands as well. My band's got to be created. I'm out of band.
Got it. So PCA March, anything you think might be available?
I plan. Oh yeah, yes. They'll definitely be available for PCA.
Okay.
But yeah, absolutely.
Great.
Yeah, that's a big thing. I mean, that's where everybody likes to show off their new stuff. Right. Obviously, the big talk, everybody's there watching and looking, and you know that's where everybody kind of makes their marks. And this year they moved it from July to March, so it's 3 months away basically, and so everybody's in the rush mood to get everything ready and organized. So it's an exciting time in the cigar industry in the next few months.
Yeah,
for sure.
And, I mean, the last time we saw you, other than in the parking lot in Tampa, we were there this weekend, was at the PCA. In Vegas. So how did that work out for you, being there for the very first time? Were you kind of like, was that your first time ever going to the event, or?
Yes, that was my first time going to PCA. I've been to a few TPEs, but it's my first PCA, and it's also my first time working the floor or any event in Vegas. It was wonderful, man. I learned a lot. I made some mistakes. I know that you have to critique yourself, right? So I see some mistakes I made. I need to kind of work on. But overall, it was wonderful. A great exposure. I was able to talk to guys like you, with the maximum platform. It was wonderful.
Well, we had fun with you on the show, man. You did good, man, and you did look like you were busy. So things were happening. So learn from those mistakes. By the way, you might have your friend, I know, Howard G. Howard G.
Absolutely.
All right. Well,
you got all my friends on your commercial, man. You got all my friends on your commercial. I saw Howard. I saw Oscar. I was like, wow, it's awesome.
Yeah. We're somebodies. We're somebodies.
Yes,
we got you covered, man. We got you covered on this show.
He's a great guy, man. And if anybody's listening, man, his product is wonderful. You should try Howard G Cigars if you haven't.
Yeah,
everybody you showed on your commercial, they should try it, basically.
Well, thank you. Well, that's what we're hoping. That's the reason why we have it there, for people to get an opportunity. And he said, Howard says, "What's up, guy?"
Hey,
Howie. He didn't say guys. He said guy. So, what's up, fellas?
He says, "What's up, fellas?"
Now we got you, Howie.
Happy birthday, Howie. Howie turned 4 times this week.
I was saying, what is this? His 10th birthday we're celebrating now?
We're always celebrating Howard's birthday, no matter what, even in July.
We love you, Howie.
Let me tell you a quick story about Howard, man. I was in Orlando back in April at this festival, and the traffic's backed up. I'm in an Uber, so I jump out my Uber to go to my car. I'm like, I don't want to wait in the moments to walk. I'm walking past Coronas downtown. And I'm walking fast. I'm tired. I'm ready to get home. So back to my room. I'm ready to go to sleep. And I hear somebody yelling my name, and I look, and it's Howard. I end up staying there like 5 hours later. Howard's he's buying me all these drinks, and I was I was trying to go home. It was a wonderful night, man. It was a wonderful night. I appreciate it.
That night didn't start or end early.
Howard knows how to close a lounge. is the way I whenever I'm with Howard, he's like, "Where are you going?" I go, "I got to get to sleep, my man. I can't stay up like you. You're a young man.
He's only 40, but he acts like he's 21, man. He can just go and go.
I was witness to it too when I was here back in Orlando back in February for sales meetings. I was going out to Corona Lounge meeting up with Howie. Frank and Kenny came down and met us up there too. And
Howard down at the Sands Lake location, he's like the mayor there.
He is the mayor.
I know.
He's Mayor Howie. Everyone comes to say hello, kisses the ring, moves on, and
it's amazing. Like I said, Jeff gives them the keys, I think, and says, "Close up for me." Truly, he's always there, and he's such a pleasure to be around. Nice. That energy is infectious, and
the smile.
Yes,
his
smile is it's amazing. Between him and Rachel and his team, what an amazing family-run business. Truly, just great people, and we're so blessed to have them part of the industry. I know for me, they become friends. We see them, and they are friends. Truly,
we're honored to be his ambassadors.
Right.
So we have our shirts. So we're somebody.
Wait a minute. I go. It's true.
No, good stuff.
Nice
good
guy,
stuff.
He's really, really nice.
Absolutely. Yep. So as Bruce says, I didn't screw up my sponsor things. I know that the last set of sponsors, then we go to our what I like to call trivia part of the show, which is Stump the Chooch. And for all those that are listening for the very first time, let me remind them that this is or introduce them to our Chooch. And it's very important because this is part of it. Chooch in Italian is jackass. So during this trivia segment, I try to make a jackass out of whoever can't figure out the answer to my question.
Do we tell the audience that the Chooch may be looking for work in the new year?
Yes. I mean,
you mentioned something about that, Frank. Is he going to be unemployment line or what?
He's been looking and telling us that someone's pushing him out. And
it's going to be a sad day to see him go, but
from Stump the Chooch, it's going to be Stump something else.
I know. Well, he's going to land on all hooves.
On all fours.
I think you'll get stepped on a couple of times, so I think we'll still see that little Joey face somewhere.
Absolutely. So when we come back, folks, we'll have that little trivia segment. We're going to have a little gift pack that Ken.
Oh, drink Frankism.
Don't drink.
Oh, celebrate to Ken. Hello, Ken.
Ken, the new Ken. New Ken doll.
Yes.
I must be thinking about that Barbie movie.
Where's G.I. Joe when you want him?
When you need him. We'll be right back, folks. Don't drink while talking. It can be
being a DJ
for your health.
No kidding.
Be right back, folks.
Cigar in the Bottle is 2 palate-pleasing gifts in one. A specially blended Grand Pommier XS VSOP Cognac is elegantly contained in patented numbered bottles. Winner of back-to-back medals at the LA Spirits Awards, Cigar in the Bottle inventor Forbidden Johnny teams up with Vartan and Hendrik Kellner for this custom-blended Vartan Reserva cigar, well-preserved in a hand-blown glass chamber featuring Boveda two-way humidification.
At Norwood Royal Cigars, we have the biggest walk-in humidor in the Midwest. Our 1,500 square foot humidor is home to almost 4,000 different cigars that will meet the need of any cigar enthusiast. We have boutique blends to the more traditional selections and everything in between. From the novice beginner to the aficionado, the knowledgeable staff at NRC will find the perfect cigar for you. Located on the northwest side of Chicago, we want to be your shop for all your cigar wants and needs. As always, at Norwood Royal Cigars, light it, smoke it, love it.
Experience the magic of Rockefeller Cigars today. With 11 years steeped in tradition, passion, and mystery of the leaf, Rockefeller has a cigar just for you. Be like the greatest magicians and make Rockefeller Cigars appear in your lineup with any of our 4 lines. The Nicaraguan, the Dominican Blue, the Vintage Gold, and our new LE, the Art of Magic.
Over the Rhine Premium Cigars is located in the heart of Cincinnati, 50 yards south of historic Findlay Market. We offer both known brands and the finest boutique cigars available. Feel free to bring your favorite beverage and relax in Dude Daycare, where dudes of all genders are welcome. We look forward to serving you at Over the Rhine Premium Cigars. And we are a proud member of the Boutique Cigar Association.
All begins at the very first climate-controlled Rodriguez Olivan cigar factory located in the Dominican Republic. Our 2 major brands include Don Olivan, which are boutique cigars suited for that individual who takes great pride in something unique. BAMF is our armed forces cigars designed for that badass mother effer. Not only are you smoking a great premium cigar, a percentage of the proceeds is donated to our heroic men and women in uniform.
And we're back.
And I am finishing up on my Lancero. It's a hour-long smoke, perfect. I'm taking it down to the nub, smoking wonderfully. Never had to relight it.
Nope, not
and
one. Not
ultimately, that's a testament to a great product. When you never have to relight it, it'll just smoke. You put it down, you go back to it, it's still lit. Thank you, Kevin, for allowing us the opportunity to smoke your wonderful cigar.
What a great burn. A fantastic drawer, a great even burn. I mean, the construction's fabulous. And the taste is, to me, you guys tell me, it's getting stronger here.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
and a lot more flavors taking over, man.
I
love Lanceros. I mean, I don't care about what people say. It's a toothpick in my mouth. I don't care. I'm enjoying it.
I also want to say a shout out to Trinity. Thanks for joining us, our whiskey girl.
Trinity girl.
How are you?
We like the blend for flavor, man. I go for flavor. There's a couple other new guys out here. We were talking, and we're kind of on the same page. Like, we want you to taste the cigar. We don't want it to beat you up.
Exactly.
This is you've got the right balance. You got the nail on the head right here. I mean,
absolutely. I get a lot of deep cocoa now. It's like
it's getting dark, like a dark chocolate. Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah, it's still good on the retro.
Oh yeah,
it's easy.
There's no
retro's been good all the way through the
all the way.
Absolutely.
You got a winner here, Kevin. I'm going to tell you that myself.
Yeah, more and
Not
more.
That I'm anybody, but I'm going to tell you anyway.
I gotta listen.
You get that beautiful nutmeg too. It's
enjoyable.
Like it's Christmas time, and I guess it is.
Yeah.
Well, it is Christmas time, and they're going to get maybe a Christmas gift from Kevin. I don't
That's
know.
right. So, Kevin, tell us what the lucky winner of this trivia section of the show will be getting.
So I will be shipping you out a pack of the Habanos. You would get the Robusto, the Lancero,
beautiful pack. Check that out.
And the Toro. It'll come in that pack that you're seeing. Yep, correct.
Beautiful. Look at that packaging. I
Good
mean,
colors on that. Is that though? I mean,
packaging
it
alone,
catches the eye right away.
It really is. I mean, it's beautiful. Kyle, hold that up.
Stands out.
I want to get that in.
Yeah.
It's just the logo again is. I mean, you can tell that alone was just so thoughtful, and the representation on these on the humidipacks. I mean, all of this. You know, when people don't realize, you got to have artwork, you have to have the packaging. You know, there's a lot of cost that go into cigars. It's not just the cigar. Once you start adding all of the other ancillary products, those costs get driven up through the roof, and then people are wondering, well, why is this so expensive? So that is, but hey, folks, it takes money to make good things.
Absolutely.
That's the way it is. I mean,
and we got a small taste of what a farm is like, going over to Jeff's place and seeing the tobacco fields and going to the barns and the workers and how they hang everything. And it just, the whole process is unbelievable. And people got to say, why does it cost so much? Because it's touched over 300 times by hands and a process, and the nursing that they have to do. It blew us away, man. I mean, again,
AI robots can't go out into the field and pick this stuff for you. This has to be a human interaction. There ain't no robots coming into this shit.
I heard you guys earlier talking about the aroma room.
Yeah. That's what's like.
Most people don't know about that. It's you only can stay there for a couple seconds, but yeah, you have to. It's that.
When
Without my first time
barn, you're like, wow.
Yeah.
You're like surrounded by tobacco, and it engulfs you with the aroma, and it just becomes so important in your experience. So that's why I think it's important that everybody goes to a barn smoker. Next year, go to Florida Barn Smoker right here in Claremont. Great event, and we look forward to traveling there and being part of it this year in 2024.
It is amazing. It is amazing.
Guys,
Definitely.
I'm gonna try to stump you guys, because I figure, and Kevin, you are totally in for this. So the questions that I ask are for everyone. So, and sometimes, people are like, man, Frank, what questions do you ask? Well, I ask questions. I like history, and I like going down the road of this date in history, because this date in history is important, because you're on the show in 2020 on this date in history. Right? A lot of
December
other things.
5th lives in infamy for Kevin. He's on the Great Cigar and Pipe Show.
Yes. I will never forget it. I promise you.
I hope you don't forget us, buddy.
No.
We're trying to put you on the map. Can you imagine 10 years from now, we'll have the same conversation?
That's it. So I'm going to ask you a good question here, and see if you know what actually happened in 2008 on December 5th. What country's warship set sail through the transatlantic waterway, which is the Panama Canal, on Friday, December 5th, 2008? What country's warship passed through that canal? 2008.
I'm going to say the United States.
That's a dumb answer, but that's okay. You're
all right. I'm supposed to say. No one else gave a dumb answer, so I had to feed myself.
Actually, it was a Russian.
I was about to say Russian too.
I was going to say Russia, man. You beat me.
You should have said it. Come on, don't worry about it.
You got it next time.
I know.
You wouldn't have been a chooch like me. So come on. Whatever comes to your mind. Nicaragua, sure. Chris said Russia.
Time to speak, Ronnie.
That was actually the first time a military ship was used through there since World War II. So that's and we didn't say anything about that. So that's interesting. We just kind of let that happen. Hey, go through. What the heck? We'll see you on the other side.
We built it. You can have it. Go ahead, Russia. Take it.
Okay. On this date in history, in 1933, remember that year? It's kind of important. What comes to an end as
Prohibition.
There we go. Look at
Come on.
Finish.
This is why we're drinking this today.
That's right. We can drink this beer. Can you imagine, Kevin, that they didn't allow for many years? I think it was from 25 to 33. They didn't allow this legally. So obviously it created a great underworld for
Al Capone made a lot of money.
and that's what birthed NASCAR.
That's true.
Seeing who had the fastest car to bootleg.
Exactly. Exactly. I mean, I think that's pretty cool. All righty. We're going to go to 1932. What country decided to shift the distribution of food, clothing, and other supplies to the factories out of the hands of the government, and what was given as cards to the public?
Germany.
No, it wasn't Germany. I know it sounded 1932, but actually it was Russia. The Soviet, well, it was not Russia. It was called the Soviet Union at that point. They decided to do ration cards so that people had to pick up food using their ration cards.
Wow. Okay, very interesting. Bruce Stark said Russia again. Bruce is on the ball tonight. Bruce, it's not time to go to the bathroom. Take a break. You give these guys give somebody else a chance, will you?
All right. The final question for the audience for this.
This is for the audience.
This is for the audience. You got it, Kyle?
I had to take a sip.
There you go.
And hopefully I can pronounce everything properly.
Joey said, by the way, Frank, he thinks you're a Russian spy.
Oh boy. Yeah, all this knowledge about Russia. Yeah.
Yeah, you know, he hangs out with Putin on the side.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, look at Kyle. He's right in on this.
Yeah. A little bit fast, a little early, but that's okay.
Nah, it's steaming. It's it's getting your mouth salivating.
I like that. My mouth is.
Oh, this is great with this cigar. It's doing a fantastic job.
Oh my God! So, ready? The origin of the modern concept of consciousness is often attributed to who?
Ooh. Nice.
Let's see what we got.
And Bob's not here to spoil it either for you.
Exactly.
Ooh, Mr. Carter, Mr. Carter. And look, you stunned the
Kama Sutra.
Joe.
Just to shoot in.
He has to throw his 2 cents in all the time.
He has to throw his crazy 2 cents in.
Orlando.
Julian James. No. Nope. Sorry. And this was back in 1690, and he published a
Sigmund Freud.
No, Sigmund Freud.
He's Freed.
Robert Flood.
No.
Lockie.
Oh, look at Bruce. Locke.
Does he really come through again?
Can he come through again? Locke.
Oh,
actually,
man.
Bruce is correct. It's John Locke. He was a British Enlightenment philosopher from the 17th century. So he published an essay concerning human understanding back in 1690. So consciousness can be attributed to Locke. And kind of
and Bruce wins after he just ordered 10 boxes of cigars from you.
We've got some great answers. We've got Confucius.
I was thinking Confucius myself.
Oh, wait a minute. Chris said he had Locke way above.
Let me see.
Way above what?
Way above where? I'm looking for Locke.
Hold on, Chris.
Oh, yes.
Look.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
It did. Way above.
He did.
It passed me. Bruce, good thing you ordered. So
hey, Bruce, I still got Bruce too.
That's right.
We'll do too.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, Chris Cutler said it first.
Thank
we
you,
got
Kevin.
people sticking up for you.
Kevin. Oh, good. Awesome. Thank you very much.
There you go.
Kevin.
Yeah,
So-
Tim Paturny, Bob Marley. Nope, not correct, Tim. All right, so sorry about that, Bruce. I know you got excited on that one.
No, Kevin.
No, Ronnie, pay
But
attention.
Bruce is, yes, I know. Yes, he's going to get cigars also. I got it. But I'm just saying, we can't officially say he won it.
That's
Chris
right.
won it. But because of the goodness of Kevin, he's going to send Bruce even more cigars.
Sorry, because
this is good because Bruce ordered it, so Kevin could just slide that into that shipping box going
exactly.
out.
It
There you go.
goes to one place. It makes it easy, right, Kevin?
Sanj Patel. Hello, buddy. What's up, Sanj?
How are you, pal?
Hey, son.
He called me today to find out if he physically called me to see if I got it. I said, no, Frank got it.
I just got his fuckface killers, as he likes to call us. What the son calls us. He uses a couple of choice things, but I think it's just because our faces are killers. We could kill anything. We should be on radio and not on a podcast where
This is true. We do have faces for radio too, Frank.
Yes, it's true.
We are a bunch of fun faces.
I am going to do a opening of that box tomorrow. I'm going to do a special, pre-show with no show. Be following it. It's just going to be me and Sanj shooting the shit about all the stuff that he sent us, which is crazy. Thank you, Sanj, from the bottom of our hearts.
Yes,
great guy. Another great guy in the industry. And that's what you find in this industry. It's amazing how many amazing human beings that we talk to and have a chance to meet and do so much good out there.
I'm sorry, I'm laughing because Bruce and Orlando are going back and forth about a certain aroma room in Bruce's house. And he named
you don't want to go there.
His toilet, he's called it the Orlando room every time he goes in.
Wow. You don't know what's happening. If you read the comments, Kevin, the side comments are often crazier than what's happening.
The comments. I got to go back and look, I guess. I don't see them.
And Saj goes, I use your picture to scare my kids.
This is what happens
if
you don't graduate college. This is what happens if they don't graduate college. They end up like this. You don't want your kids to end up like this.
Not like us.
So I'll send you Chris's address, Kevin, so you can send him his winnings. And Bruce, I'll send you Bruce also, even though he ordered. So just in case
add their email so they can track it as well. I send them.
Oh, good. Yeah. Yeah. Make sure they send their email.
Chris, you guys send me your email on that one, buddy, and I'll pass it on. And Sanj says, we'll do. Thank you. For sure, man. Definitely. I appreciate that. Awesome. Kevin, all right. Well, Kevin.
I mean, it was a wonderful evening with you. We were able to share our thoughts and your experience and all the great things that are happening with you and your cigar line. Thank you so much for being part of this craziness at times. And sorry I called you Ken. It won't happen again. Although it might
call him just King, and we got it all covered.
That's it. It's easier.
Hey, great show you guys got here going on, man. Keep up the great work.
Oh,
thank you very much, Kevin. Appreciate it. Happy holidays to you.
Yes.
And enjoy the new year. We're looking forward to seeing your new product or smoking it when you have it released. Yes. We're excited for you and your future. And stick around with Karen. She's got the good stuff for you.
Thank you, guys.
All right.
Thank you.
All you listeners, Thank you very much. We'll see you next Tuesday night with another special show. That's going to be our Joey G
pairing show. Yeah, there you go.
The pairing show, yes. And your ambassador has got you covered. She's got the WW on there. And folks, join on board. Okay, Chris, I got it. Thank you. I got you. I'll send that off to him. And awesome. We're good. Kevin, again, thanks for taking time out of your busy schedule. Now start delivering some more packages, buddy.
Tomorrow morning. Right back at it.
All right. Everybody, have a great night. Thank you so much for joining us. Have a great week. We'll see you next Tuesday night.
Good night, folks.
Good night.
Tell my brothers to line them up. We'll drink that whiskey from those old dirty cups. We'll toast to the present, the future, and the past. This ain't my first drink, but I sure it ain't my last. 'Cause this world is so beautiful. I see its love come shining through. This world is so beautiful. I feel its love come shining through. This world is so